Hi everyone, it's time for Fan Mail Friday, my favorite time of the week, and I'm sure you already noticed that I'm just a little under the weather. It's been quite a week, and I think everything's just caught up with me all at once, but never fear, Fan Mail Friday is here, and I'm really excited to start off with a beautiful card and gift from Michelle. And this is Michelle Saccone, everybody, and she is so sweet. She writes me this beautiful letter about being able to come to crop at home too, and she says, I was not a scrapbooker, you know, she's a card maker, but she does light things up for all of us, and just look at what she made. All lit up, all pretty, all from the Facebook pictures that we took during the event, and I just love it. So Michelle, thank you so much for that. That's just very sweet. I'm gonna also begin with Anita, who has starred in Fan Mail Friday for years now because she is our most prolific card maker from California, and I'm going to start here. So thinking of you, and she writes how much she loves all the roses, and then we move into the beautiful purple and the blue with some of our very first paper, scrapbook paper, right there in the background. Wishing you a beautiful day, and then sending you sunshine and laughter, also needed, and she's in the mood for something simple, she says. So Anita, you are just such a dear, and I'm sure that you were watching that Johnny Depp trial, because he's her favorite. Okay, and how do I know that? Because I got to meet her in person, and she has Johnny Depp on her phone as her screensaver. It's quite funny. Okay, so now I got a beautiful card from Robin, and Robin, I just want to say that I feel you. She shared with me how she's been going through a difficult time with the loss of her mom and handling all of the things that, you know, the estate and all the things. And then she had an injury, and that has changed how things are working for her. And, you know, I'm sure you remember this. Robin's the famous makeup artist, and she's in San Francisco. And I can imagine when it's like me today being sick. It's like, oh, it takes you out of the game. You can't do what you do when you're not well. And so I just want to say that I'm thinking about you, and I appreciate you sending this to me in the face of all that you're going through. And we are a wonderful, supportive community of crafters. Yes, we are, and finishing school is a blessing, and she looks forward to it every month. And so while you're watching this, I hope that you'll join us for Finishing School Live in 2 hours, so that we're making all kinds of celebratory cards. So I'm glad all that makes you happy, and Robin, let's just focus there, right? Well, I will focus there, you will focus there. Now, I have a fun rockin' birthday card from Carol, and she writes, this is a belated birthday card. I'm not sure where everybody thinks. My birthday's August the 5th, so either this is really early or really late. I'm not sure, but I take it all the same because that's what's really fun. So you can start thinking about all the birthday cards that you're going to be sending to me in the next few weeks for Fan Mail Friday. Let's make it a big one, shall we? Fun. So she says that this is her first card making kit from Anna Griffin, which is amazing, and she loves it, and she was she and her stamping friend are making them. She was coming from Florida, and they were spending a week together making cards. Isn't that fun? So Carla, I love that. Congratulations. I hope the week was really, really fun. I'm guessing it's already happened since I have this card, but one never knows. Okay, I have a beautiful card from Fran, and she won the Cut and Emboss folders on Win It Wednesday. It's blank on the inside, so I can send it. And she says that she loves getting the cards, she's making the cards, but she sends cards to vets and vets celebrating 90th and 100th birthdays. Isn't that amazing? So, Fran, thank you so much for doing that. I think that's just really, really admirable. All right, now I got a first 4th of July. Talk about celebratory cards. Happy 4th of July. Isn't that fun? This is from Diane and the Florida Griffinites. Thank you so much. This is really, the next card is really fun. So Ramona, this is the first of the Kirigami. Look at that. Look who's in there. Who dat? That's me. Ramona made a Kirigami card, and she says, thanks for the inspiration and the generosity and sharing the time and product inspiration. Oh, I love that. All right, so following up to Ramona, we have Kitty, and Kitty's been making them too. She's even got the Kirigami scenes. Look at this. And there's a beautiful rose, and so very thankful on the inside. And Kitty, that's just, it says, this is thank you's a little late. She finished her scrapbook. Took a vacation and time got away from her. The creative, it was wonderful. Thank you for joining us. It's really, really fun. So she outlines all the things that she used to make that card, and Kitty, that's really fun. All right. Next, I have a beautiful iris card from Sandra, and I just think that's fun. Pretty inside and out. She won on Win It Wednesday, May the 4th. And isn't that fun? She won the edge dies, and she made a variety of cutouts. So you and your staff are amazing. Well, thank you for saying that, and I'm sure everybody will let it all in. Very exciting. Now, Sue, she sends this beautiful joy card, and isn't that lovely? And she writes just a note to say thank you for Crop at Home too, and learn so many techniques. I love that we're a month out from that event having happened, and we're still feeling the love and the joy from all that we experienced together, and the generosity and the inspiration and all the things that happened. It was just amazing. And so I have yet another lovely thank you. This is from Barbie, and look at this. So Barbie was a live guest that we had during the event, and she writes to me about the best day ever. And she thought it was day 1. Then she decided it was day 3. And she has, she took on scrapbooking her mom and dad's photos. And then she writes to me and tells me their story about how they were in love at one time, and all the pictures she had were 8 by 10, and she was going to scrapbook them in that large format. And then she saw us shrink them down and make those pages with multiple photos, and we sent them to her. And so she's writing to thank us for that. So it was the best day ever, and those pictures were phenomenal. Okay, now that's just one letter from Barbie. I got a second one, but this is the card. It's actually an invitation, and just look, it says, isn't that fun? The Arizona Griffin Gals and their first annual meet and greet tea party in September in Phoenix. And then she writes about all the people in this group. You don't have to be in Arizona to be an Arizona Griffin Gal. There are 69 members. There are members from Alaska and New Mexico, and it's just amazing. So they have many events planned for 2023 and 2024. So I just want to applaud you all for putting some structure around your friendship. You know, it's one thing to get together and craft on Zoom, and another to have a tea party and have something to look forward to. So thank you for inviting me. I will have to RSVP at a later date, but thank you so much. All right. Now, Michelle, she writes to me. Michelle was a lucky recipient of Create 7. Yeah, Create 7 or Create 6. I'm not sure. It might have been our first virtual one. Let me just show you. She made a Blast from the Past card for me with all kinds of fun things. And she said, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Again. I love this. I'm just going to just celebrate all summer long. My mother would have been really happy with that. Okay, so she just recently moved, and she started cleaning out all of her stuff, and she started to find all these amazing things. And so she's telling me all the things that have happened, from the fern stickers to the pink and green cardstock, and all the things, the blooming decoupage. Well, and then she made this beautiful teacup pop-up. I love it. I love with the flowers. I love the saucer. I love that you made it 3D and 360 degrees. It's just so perfect. And then when she was cleaning out, she found all the editorials on me and how much fun, and then all the ads from Creating Keepsakes magazine. Look, this was the launch on HSN way back. Gosh, I look so young. And then these were some of the very first scrapbook pages that we ever did, and the ads that we put in magazines so that we could promote them. And there's Tracy and I on a cruise way back when, and then there's Hanoka, which we saw just on HSN as an anniversary paper collection. So pretty, all fun, really fun. So Michelle, thank you for the walk down memory lane. So nice. Okay, now Jan writes to me, this is cute, she says, the card is one of the simple cards from her beginner days, and she hasn't written in a long time because life just gets in the way. But what she did was she saved a letter that she received from Elvia, and Elvia, she copied it for me, Elvia's letter, about how incredible it was to receive cards from Jan, and how much it made her feel included and seen and part of her life, and it just touched her in such a way that she wanted to share that back with me. So it's full circle, really nice. And then Jamie, Jan's dog, all right, this is Jamie right here. Jamie, and then the middle dog is Audrey, and the last dog is Annie. So Jamie, Audrey, Annie. This is what they do when Jan is crafting. Jamie wrote me a letter, which is hysterical. I've never written to you before, but now my sisters, Audrey and Annie, and I need your help. My mom, Jan, is sad sometimes, and we notice she's happiest when she's in the dining room making cards. Isn't that fun? I like to distract her there by bringing her my toys one by one for her to play with me, and she's very good and pretends that she wants to play, but I think she'd rather make a card. Jamie goes on to say that we have missed the product previews and all the new things that are coming up for HSN. Isn't that something? And Jamie says that Jan's favorite thing right now is the Kirigami dies, and she thinks they're pretty cool. She even made one with the dogs on it, and there's a whole army full of, Jamie goes on to say that Jan is laughing with these headless cards where she's cutting the heads off the Beauregard's card toppers and laughing at the sentiments. Oh, I'm kind of there with you, Jan. I think that's just hysterical. All right, so she went to Crop at Home too, and lots of fun. And an update from Jamie, and he says, love to Georgie and Duke for us. We know they're kitties, but that's okay. So what a nice, wonderful thing to have on Fan Mail Friday. So Jan, I just adore it. All right. Now, last, I want to do something special for my friend Anita. And Anita, we started with the cards that she sent, but she sent me 2 cards that came back to her that a friend that she met on the blog wrote to her. All right, so Anita meets Roxanne, aka Roxy, in the comments on my blog a long time ago. And they exchanged addresses and exchanged cards. And as Roxy moved in and out of hospitals and places, Anita found her with lots and lots of cards that they would exchange. And Roxy told her that it was really, she'd never sent something for Fan Mail Friday except for once because she didn't think her cards were good enough. So Anita requested that I show the cards that she just received back from Roxy. Roxy has passed, and I think this is just so incredibly sweet. So look, gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Purple. Anita, I know these are your favorite colors, so that's where, of course, these are something that's special for you. So she says that it would mean a lot to her for me to highlight this and highlight that friendship. So I do, excuse me, part sick, part moved, part want to just go cry my eyes out. But I just want to say thank you, Anita, for sharing that and reminding us that's what this is all about, and connecting with one another and making people feel heard and seen and valued. So thank you all so much. I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.